Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Last time we went through the Farron Keep, a fairly unexciting area with a few standout interesting locations, like the bridge area, and then I had a more frustrating time with the Abyss Watchers than I expected. Yeah, that was quite a bad showcase of fighting them last time, I have to say. This time, our next area is just ahead, but how many souls do I have? Okay, 81, yeah. So there's something in Firelink Shrine I really want to do this video. Unfortunately, it costs 20,000 souls to start doing it. We need to buy the key from the Shrine Handmaid and use it on the door where it goes to unlock something that I really should start doing pretty soon. That is getting rid of my hollowing status. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to delay it a little longer because I kept spending souls on leveling up like some kind of idiot. Sorry for the flummoxed words, especially those ones. I've actually decided to go online this video, so not only are we going to be seeing messages and bloodstains scattered around the areas, but I might be invaded. In fact, I'm pretty sure I will be invaded, because I am embered. Let's see what our first messages are. I'm sure because they're placed next to the Firekeeper, they're going to say something very nice. Could this be a spouse? Of course. Of course. Okay, this message must say something really bad if the game would rather have me talk to her. Okay, never mind. That's not terrible yet. Okay, so one of my plans was... there's people playing in the Firelink Shrine right now, around the same time. I did want to double check real quick, what would a raw infusion do to this weapon? Because I hear that raw infusions are like one of the best, so I just want to take a look at it. Infuse... Scroll down to where I have so many weapons now, it's really hard to find. It's a problem with the UI in this game, and they never actually fixed it. Alright, raw, okay. So, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good upgrade. It just boosts damage. It reduces scaling effects, so increasing strength and dex won't do anything anymore, but that's still pretty good, and I don't know if the total amount of damage given by this would be too great. I mean, this would scale is the thing, but then it would do mostly magic, and if enemies are resistant to magic, it won't do nearly as much to them. It's kind of the trade-off. I feel like it could work overall. Again, I'll decide on this later, when I have money again. Am I ever gonna have enough souls to do the things I want to? Like, for frick's sake. I've been trying to save up for this frickin' key, and then it hasn't happened. Well, I do have souls in my inventory. Let me use them real quick, see how much I can get from that. I should have used both of them. I did not use both of them. Okay, here we go. And now there's no reason to use both of them, because I no longer have both of them. Okay, that is 4,000. So if I use, like, every single soul item in my inventory, will that give me enough for the key so I can just go get that out of the way right now? Because I'd rather do that. Rather do that first. I should just use the shoulder buttons. Oh, I don't think this is gonna be enough. Oh. 800, okay. Well. Got two more. 1,000, so this has to be, like, 11,000 to get there, and I doubt it's gonna be. Alright, well that at least gives us a good boost so we can hit 20,000 soon, assuming I don't lose these souls, which I might, so I'm not gonna spend these on leveling up or anything. Oh, hi, there's icons here. I think this indicates that there are people around these areas of the game, like, hosting. They have people summoned in their worlds. That's what those icons mean. Those weren't showing up before because I was offline until now. Well, let's hope I don't get, like, invaded immediately as soon as I enter this, because, yeah, I've not really played Dark Souls 3 online very much, and that's just because I don't love it. I think the messages scattered everywhere, and the player phantoms surrounding you kind of take away from the immersion of the games a bit. Even though I know the whole idea with Soulsborne is that the community is working together to solve them and whatnot, I'd still rather play without these things. Again, okay, some of these pots physics are working, and then some of them just don't. Very cool, very funny. Okay, I better watch out for this, because if this goes blank, the Homeward Bone goes blank, then that means I'm being invaded. And that's a problem. Alright, so yeah, in the Abyss Watchers Arena, if you approach this at the back after defeating them, it moves aside, revealing their hidden basement. They've been torturing people. Let me out of here! Oh no! Try soup. Yeah, the soup in that bowl, sure. Alright, there's our first bloodstains. Apparently someone died in the entrance to the next area. That's very funny. Before we move on, I want to show this. Actually, no, someone probably died to Abyss Watchers in the battle. That's more likely. Yeah, so the cracks in the ceiling are not aligned properly with the rays of light coming through. So I think someone may have accidentally moved the rays of light, or maybe just the crack, and then they didn't check the lighting. So that's very funny. Reminds me of the glitch in Breath of the Wild that I watched a video about today, where standing in a very particular spot on the map in this little hole in the side of a bridge and moving the camera in a certain way causes the cell shading on Link to disappear. And it's very weird looking. Alright, let's get started on our next area. Catacombs of Carthus. Funny thing is, this area is like a big deal in Dark Souls 3, but in Elden Ring, this would be one of many different random catacombs you can find in the world. This would be nothing special, but here it is something pretty special. Oh my god. I'm very glad I went online, actually, because I had no idea this shortcut existed. Okay, well, I would like to still go through all of the stuff over there first, but this is really good to know. If you die down there. Oh man, I wish I knew that sooner. That's awesome. I love learning new stuff about the level design in this game. Goes to show that it's, oh god, it's better than you might think it is on a first time through. There's a lot more like little shortcuts, little things you may not have known of than you realize. Carthus Rouge. Carthus Rouge the Bat. So, skeletons down here. Some of them have white glowing eyes, and this means that they will revive after you kill them the first time. You have to kill them twice for them to be finished off for good. I just realized, my Covenant's about to pull me away somewhere. No thanks, I think I'm gonna switch to Way of Blue for this video. How about that? Yeah, my Covenant was flashing white, and that means that it was currently looking for people that it was currently looking for places to summon me to help someone out with an invader. I could have done that, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just head through the PvE part. The single player portion. I'm doing a great job of talking this video, don't mind me. And these skeletons are doing a great job of attacking me. Both me and the enemies are not playing at our best today for what we're doing. Okay. I had not realized the arrow would go directly for me like that. Charge! Okay, that worked well. You do not have right eyes, so you'll be dead after that. Cool. There's nothing there, but sure, you can drop there if you want. Can you actually drop to that ledge and get that item early? It looks a little risky. I think you could slip off and fall anyway, but still, it's good to know it's there. Skulls. Skulls. Oh my god, my cat is meowing outside my door right now because I'm the only one home while I'm recording this. He misses his people. That did not look like you were guarding, but sure, I guess you were. The parrying in this game. People could just start a parry out of fucking nowhere. I'm glad most enemies don't parry you, because if every enemy could parry you, that would be the most annoying shit. Okay, here we go. I think a lot of enemies in DS1 could parry you, if I remember correctly, and that's another reason why I found that game really annoying to play. Bam. Drink. Okay, there's two people over there. We can go the other way. Actually, I think the other way connects somewhere else. Yeah, I would like to go this way first. They're walking towards me. Obviously, didn't need to say anything there. How about some Soul Greatsword for the both of you? You can't parry this, can ya? I hate when they fall on the ground and crumple up like that, because then their hitboxes just kind of disappear, and there's nothing you can hit, so they're just invincible for a while. I really don't like that. Then again, I'm sure the enemies really don't like how I can do a cool flip and then be invincible for half a second every time I do. So, you know, fair's fair. I guess they should be able to do a similar thing. It's not like they can attack you or anything in those animations. It's just that it takes a long time, and my impatient self comes out whenever that happens. Can you shoot those chains with a bow and knock the lanterns down? I doubt it, but it would be really funny if you could. So there's a crystal lizard on that side of the room we'll have to remember. Wow, thank you for pointing out the pressure plate. Time for destroy behind. Destroy your own behind with the thing, with the fire arrows. All right, climb down the ladder. Do it very fast. Isn't there a way you can, like, empty all your stamina, start climbing a ladder, and then immediately, like, fall over? I kind of want to do that. Let me just run in a circle here. Drain my stamina. Oh, wait. Does it, like, cost stamina or anything? I don't know. No, okay, not like that. Maybe I have to spend it by rolling repeatedly. Then, okay. I feel like there's some way. Maybe it's like you have to use up your stamina, jump towards it, which will then use a bunch of other stamina because you roll afterwards. Then start climbing? You actually have to aim well, though, and I'm not good at that. But I think I saw, at least in Bloodborne, there's a way you can use up all your stamina, start climbing a ladder, and then your character will immediately fall backwards off of it. Because they have no stamina, and you need stamina to climb a ladder, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't use stamina, but you need to have stamina to do it. Hi there. Okay. This guy's a little crazy. But he's not too crazy. He's not too bad, especially if you're aggressive in hitting him. Just don't let that bleed build up. Oh, do I have a blood bite ring? I should put that on. If I don't. Okay. I'm slowly making my way up to 20,000 souls. It's gonna suck having 20,000 souls and needing to use them on something crappy like the freaking key instead of actually leveling up. Oh, there's an archer out there. All right, this right here should be another illusory wall. Hidden path ahead. Hey, you're actually a correct one. I've never seen one of those before. I've never seen someone correctly marking an illusory wall in one of these games before. Everyone always marks the most random walls to try and confuse people, because that's how people are. Pick this up. This should be another pyromancy tome. Indeed, the Carthus pyromancy tome, and he had white eyes, so he is back now. Very cool. Should be able to give Carthus pyromancy tome to the dude. There are some pyromancy tomes that exist that he doesn't accept. I think I even have one of them. Not really sure. Visions of treasure. Really? Yeah. Visions of treasure, indeed. Was that left by Patches? The person who left that was wearing frickin' Solaire's armor, so that's not accurate. Solaire is a character in Dark Souls 1. He doesn't appear in this game, but his armor still remains. You there. How about, what if I use... That's a talisman. I should unequip that. I don't need that. What if I use Great Heavy Soul Arrow on your face? Or your shoulder, because that's the only thing I can hit from here. Okay. That does good. Who said magic in this game was super weak again? Like, I get... It is a really long charge, and due to how much faster the enemies move in this game, yeah, he just stunned me out of it there, and he's probably gonna kill me here, even. Yeah, might just kill me. Might just kill me, you know? Might do that. I'm just panicking. Don't you dare. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just dead. Nope, never mind. No, I'm not dead. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Yep. All right, well, I'm definitely about to be dead very, very soon. Good thing we've already explored everything down here, so we never have to go down here again. Okay, what is with this room and causing this to happen? This is the second time I have seen this bug in this room. Oh my god. What is this, Bethesda game? It went under me. Oh, that's... You must be a player. Hello, Usagi, Black Hand Usagi? You're a host of... Excuse me, host of Embers? You must be a player, right? Right? I'm gonna wave at you. What are you gonna do? This is probably a player, isn't it? Would you like to help me fight enemies? Are we playing nice? I guess we're playing nice. I don't know. This is weird. I'm just gonna go attack this guy. Hope you don't mind. Whether or not this guy's trying to kill me or what. Oh no, we have a blue sentinel summoned in to help take care of him. Blue spirit Arwen summoned through Concord. Oh my god, what if we summon this like huge group of friendly people going through this? They died immediately? What? This person just hit a wall. Okay, so I have a very friendly invader following me around now. Hope you don't mind if I loot this body. Alright, you might turn on me any second, though. I should watch out. Range battle. Okay, I would like to go down this way first, my friend. That is the main next way of progressing, and I do not feel like doing that at the moment. So, oh, we got dudes. We got dudes. I will not kill them very well. I might die while this guy's chasing me. That would be very funny. Okay, yeah, I might actually die, because I'm out of Estus completely. Meh. Magic Greatsword is all I really have to take care of them, so I'm gonna use it. Nice. Okay. Heal up. Got him. Okay, perfect. Scimitar. Where did the invader go? He's down here. Sorry, I was busy with the skeletons. Yeah, let me talk to this guy.
Oh.
Watch him like try to kill me right now while I'm talking.
Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
I've not seen Horace, unfortunately. This is Henri. He's lost his companion, somehow.
I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remained in the catacombs, and I will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
I have not seen any of those prism stones around, so I'm not really sure where they'd be. Hello, sir. Thank you for pointing out the crystal lizard's location. Okay. Yeah, I might be a little screwed. Hey, wait, do I have any heals other than that? Oh, I have this I should use. No, I don't think I do. The only thing I would have is an ember, but I can't use that because I'm already embered. So, I think I am going to die on these stairs, and this guy's gonna have failed at his apparent duty of leading me through the catacombs. Where are we going? Okay, he's going up this way. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, there's skeletons. Oh no. Okay. I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna run with this guy. Or not. Okay, we can go, skeleton. More like do give up, skeleton. All right, there we go. Now we have another blue sentinel in here. This is so weird. I'm enjoying this, though. This is why I tend to avoid PvP, because I feel like this kind of takes me out of the game a bit. I just gotta be honest, this is how it is. Hey, are you gonna show me the shortcut? Yeah, I just noticed this. There's a message right here. Alright, well, I don't have the silver cat. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this guy. I have very little health. Okay, that works. That works. Oh god. I'm gonna wait for him to shoot. And plunge. Okay, I am literally deceased. I am going to die. Alright, how we doing? I can't go here anymore. I'm just gonna die on the way down, aren't I? Boop. Okay, no, not yet. Oh shit. I like this, though. This guy's invading people to, like, help them through the level. I like people who do this. Oh, that's the boulder. He's actually triggered it. I'm gonna wait here. Okay, yeah, it'll hurt that skeleton. I don't know if I can even drop down here. Alright, please kill that skeleton. Thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna drop here. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, but I was out of Estus. Goodbye, farewell, I forgot your name. Okay, now I can take that shortcut and use it for what it's meant to be for without dying, and this time I will not be embered, so I will not be invaded. How very nice. That was like the best way to die. I wonder if he was trying to make that happen. Okay, so there is an item on the stairs. I would like to get that. So I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. But yeah, now I can show something new that I learned with those boulders, is that they will randomly destroy themselves, except it's not random. That's what I thought it was at first, that they just randomly destroyed themselves over time, but no, you actually have to do something to make that happen. 270, cool. Oh, I'm just saying the damage number out loud. Okay, we can get the boulder in here. I'm gonna kill you. And destroy the skeleton. Thank you. I'm just gonna run up, get this item real quick, real fast. I'm good. Ah, what? It comes all the way in here. I didn't know that. This guy didn't know that either. This skeleton. Ooh, okay. Out of the way. There we go. There we go. I like this. This is action-packed. Okay. Yeah, that boulder can go all the way up the stairs somehow. Don't ask me how. I don't know how. Ah, yes, this guy. See this guy with the funny hat sitting in the corner, out of view? Kill them. He's trying to run for his friends. Oh, come on, stop. Okay, kill them, and then the boulder will destroy itself the next time it hits a wall. They're what keeps the boulder alive. Okay, oh no, we got purple dudes. Oh, never mind, we don't have purple dudes. That guy's throwing stuff that summons those purple dudes. Oh, what? It's coming all the way down here? No, wait, aren't you supposed to be destroyed? Thank you for the free undead bone shard. I now have 2 of those to turn in. Let me drink this. Awesome. Now I'm gonna soul greatsword the lot of you. Oh my god, that is so fun. This soul greatsword is really fun. We'll see how good it remains throughout the whole game's runtime, but maybe I can replace it with later spells if it turns out to be that. That's right, this guy had white eyes. So let's kill him. And now, through these bars, you can see right there, another bonfire awaits. Oh, I guess I should make my way over there. Oh yeah, I think even if I'm not embered, I will still be summoned in for something if I have the Blue Sentinel's Covenant on. So I'm going to leave that off for the time being. Hello, sir. You heard of a little something called Soul Greatsword? Have you heard of this really great sword? Okay, why was your, like, hitbox... Why was your lock-on point in the wall? That doesn't make much sense. Okay, he's dead. We're still not at 20,000 souls all this time later. And this is with me using every single soul I have in my inventory. Incredible. Okay, these pots in here, some of them have these purple projectiles inside of them. I believe those are, like, humanity specters flying at you. They look a lot like one. A lot like what the humanity looked like in Dark Souls 1. But there hasn't really been much mention of humanity in this game so far. So, yeah, to you, there'll just be some random purple projectiles. William Afton projectiles. Alright, break through. Beautiful. That went well. Carthus Milk Ring. So I think one interesting trap here is that if you break this pot, arrows shoot through these, and they summon all these projectiles to fly at you. Yeah, it's quite crazy. You just kind of want to dodge roll through them, you'll be fine. Oh, hey, there was another set here. Wait, is there a pressure plate here? Okay, I guess not. Let's check out this ring. Can't remember what the milk ring does. I do remember what another ring in this area does. Slightly boosts dexterity, obscures you while rolling. Okay, it's just a kind of visual thing. Okay, we'll take this off for it, just so I can show its effects a little bit. But yeah, I start to turn invisible when I'm rolling, and my dexterity's increased a little bit, which helps for this weapon. So yeah, I'll equip it for the time being. Over there we can see an area we can't reach from this side, unless we could climb around the middle there, but unfortunately we cannot. So I shall head this way. Okay, we've got a guy with a sword. Coolio. Are those candles in the skulls of people? Yeah, they sure are. Okay. It's like, who's there? And then doesn't even bother to investigate. This is Dark Souls enemies outside of combat. This is what they're like. They stand still, they listen for stuff, they don't even try to investigate it. Their AI is honestly kind of crap outside of combat, but inside of combat, it's pretty good. What do I have? What's that buff I have under my status bars there? I have no idea what that is. How did that appear? Okay, you got it. You got it, you got it. Those went through walls. I call shenanigans on that. Those should not have gone through walls. Okay, cool. Yep. Cool, interesting, fun, interesting, cool. Very cool, fun. Yep. I hate life right now. This is like the smoke bomb from Cuphead. Makes you invisible. Except unlike the smoke bomb from Well, actually, no, you do have invincibility frames. So what am I saying? I had no idea there was a pressure plate here. Maybe I can use it on them. Step on it. Yes! I did it! I damaged that guy. Go! Yeah! Okay, this guy's coming back to life. That's okay. Step on it. Oh, there's only 2. I was hoping there would be a 3rd. Well, that's fine. I took him out. Thank you for the Carthus Rouge. That applies bleeding to your weapons. In fact, I can use that. I keep forgetting I can use these, so I probably should use these. That would be very nice, actually. Let me use it. So there we go. Now my weapon inflicts bleed for the duration of the effect. And skeletons, I believe, are susceptible to bleed, even though they're just bones. they still can bleed. And I think that there is some, like, real-world logic behind that bones do actually have blood vessels inside of them. I'm pretty sure. It might not work the same as the blood outside your bones, but still. I should have used why didn't I use the thing on them? Especially because I am at very low health, and I didn't know that because the heads-up display camera! Thank you. The heads-up display didn't show my health. Bam! Okay. Ooh, do-do-do-do-do-do. Zip. No. Perfect. The other guy didn't see me, did he? No, he did not. Therefore, I can... Hiya! Or no, I can't. I can't hiya! I can't hiya! That's bullshit. There we go. And again. Oh, I got him in the way. Got him. Okay. I've been very reckless going through this. My health is super low now. Can I get to the next bonfire before death? Only one way to find out. Oh, that's a hole. Okay, I want to get the item past the hole. So you actually could fall into the lower level. That would be interesting if that happened. Someone walking to my left. I can't tell if that's on the same level where I am or below me. Probably below me because the boulder just came from over here. Yeah, it did. Okay, the boulder's gonna go all the way down that passageway and then back up. So before that, we will dash to the side. Be wary of head. Sure, whatever you say. And here's the bonfire on the other side of the bars. What kind of outfit are you wearing, sir? That was a very interesting bloodstain. I accidentally activated a bloodstain. Passing by there. Oh yeah, I don't actually have 20,000 souls. What am I doing going back? Do I have souls in my inventory now? Did I pick any of those up? I don't know, I guess I just wanted to come back here. Well, I do have one thing I need to do. Burn Undead Bone Shard. Level up the bonfire. Burn Undead Bone Shard again. Level up the bonfire. There we go. Okay, do I have soul items in my inventory? I do. I'm gonna use one of these. Oh my god, finally. Okay, let's do this shit. Let's buy the stupid key. It's been way too long. Okay. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the lovely key? Here it is. Key to the dilapidated tower behind the shrine. I'm debating whether I should do this right now or if I should do this at the end of the video. I'm not really sure. I've got 99 hollowing right now. That's the highest it can be. Nothing special happens up here. It's just that it's maxed out now. Unless I were to clear it with a purging stone.
Ashen 1.
Does the key have anything interesting to say? Oh yeah, I haven't actually returned these yet. The Cinders of a Lord. Well, I guess we can worry about that another time. Tower key. Bell Tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. She does not endure it, she enjoys it. It's a very enjoyable sleep and slumber. Yeah, so that's interesting. You have anything to say?
For helping them find their final resting place.
Ah, a ring. Very sorry for skipping your first line of dialogue.
I pity the sorry souls.
Okay, that's mostly the same thing. What does the Farron ring do? Reduces skill FP consumption. Haven't been using those at all, but I might end up using them later. You never know, so I should definitely keep that in mind. And I should keep in mind that this boosts dexterity. I might actually need this later for a specific reason. But, okay, do I want to go do that now or wait until after? We were like right in the middle of those catacombs, so I think we should go back. We'll go back for now. If we find a better stopping place, then we'll go take care of the tower. Otherwise, I'll just wait until the end to get that done. Homeward. That's a miracle that works the same as Homeward Bones, except it costs you FP. Or you have to have a certain amount of FP to get it to high. Oh my god, you're wearing Siegfried's armor with no pants and no helmet. That looks really funny. Alright, back down here. Now, who's controlling this boulder, I wonder? Pretty sure you can just stand to the side here and avoid the boulder. Indeed you can. Hello, fellow warrior with a katana. Oh god, we have rats down here. Okay. Rats down here in the wet room down below. anytime that you're in an underground area and there's water, there's probably going to be rats. Probably going to be rats and diseases and other stuff. Okay, got a large rat over here. Oh, shit. More rats. Okay, never mind. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, it did not drop me anything. Okay. Look at all these bodies, man. Yeah, these really are catacombs for the dead. How many people died down here? I mean, this is like the result of what happened to an entire kingdom, a land known as Carthus, which we never actually got to see for ourselves. Over here, there are these blob enemies on the ceiling. If you walk underneath them, they will try to drop down on your heads, so be careful of them. Roll through. Let's get the Titanite shard. Oh! Big splash. Okay. Go through here. Yes, over here is a very infamous enemy. These are bone wheel skeletons. They are nowhere near as bad as they are in Dark Souls 1 in Dark Souls 3. They are much, much easier to deal with. They no longer stun lock you nearly as well. I've said nearly like 17 times right now, but that's fine. I am nearly a good commentator. Alright, anyway. Okay, got a decent number of souls. Hopefully that'll be enough for an infusion so I can finally do that, you know? See what the damage is like. I hope skeletons aren't super weak to magic. They're like the weakest enemies against magic in this game. Because I would like to have something good to try out my magic twin blades on. Cool. Move up. There's probably a blob there. Okay, no, there wasn't actually. There you go. Silly fools thinking you could kill me. Oh, that was another blob. I think there are a bunch of blobs surrounding this item at the end, so I'm just gonna Great Heavy Soul Arrow them. And then I guess I'll have to attack them with the torch. Yeah, I can do that. 1 second. This isn't doing terrible damage to them, but it's definitely not doing very much. So I'm gonna equip my torch, and we're gonna use it. What's a strong attack with a torch like? Oh, pretty decent. It was actually doing similar damage to the magic was, but I think they are weaker to this. So let's get you down from the ceiling there. How much does this do? The Soul Greatsword. Oh, pitiful. Pitiful amounts. Yeah, there we go. And Vam. Vam? Yes, a Vam, obviously. Carthus Blood Ring. I hear... Hi, there's a blob. I hear this one is really good. That is that it increases your rolling invincibility at the cost of your damage absorption. I would be taking more damage with that equipped, more damage than standard with that equipped, but it does boost your rolling invincibility by a decent amount, and that can really help you in PvP especially. So I guess if I decide to Ember up and get invaded by someone again, I can make good use out of that. Alright, this roly-poly guy over here is really annoying me, so I'm going to take care of him. I believe one of these is an illusory wall, right? Or there's stairs here. These do take you up to this area here, and there are a lot of enemies up here, okay. But there's a different way you can approach this section that makes it a little easier, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Titanite Shard. Okay, got you. You're an enemy. You exist. Do I have... Okay, I have Soul Greatsword equipped. My bad. Shouldn't have attacked like that. Ooh, okay. Is that the first Estus I used, or did I get a bonus Estus? I feel like that has to be the first... That has to be, like, a bonus Estus. Sorry, I lose my words whenever I'm fighting something. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. No. Thank you. I'm assuming that weird icon I have under my status bars is the Carthus Milk Ring. I don't know what else it would be. Okay, this is just not doing well. Let's go. Yeah. Look at that. Much better, much better. I should have just been doing that the whole time. Okay. So before we go there's actually where we need to go. But you notice this wall is a little weird looking compared to the others. It's an illusion. There was never any wall there to begin with. Hi. Oh my god. Hello? It'd be funny if illusory walls disappeared as you walked into them. Like, you walked into them as if they were a normal wall and then they disappear. Because, like, you'd think that would be how they work, but no, you have to attack them. Attack them or roll into them. That also works, because the roll is technically an attack, It just doesn't deal damage to enemies under most circumstances. Cool. No, okay. Okay. The worst part is, this guy has white eyes, so he's gonna respawn after I kill him. Oh, plunge attack time. Never mind. He ran up the stairs far too quickly. Oh, eat it! Okay. Oh, come, stay the fuck still! Piece of shit! Okay, regain stamina, come on. I had a really horrible idea for, like, a weird challenge run mod of a Dark Souls game. What if there was a mod where you were given an Estus flask for your stamina bar? And so you only had, like, finite number of actions, and then you had to drink a potion to refill it. Ideally, it would be unlimited, because of course it should be. Stamina should be unlimited, but that would be a really fun, like, challenge run for a big Souls YouTuber like Little Aggie to do, I feel. They should look into that. Alright, what did I just pick up? Oh yeah, ashes. Umbral Ash. The Grave Warden of the Catacombs of Carthus. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. Coolio. So we're gonna look forward to that on our way back out. I think that blue-hooded guy was the only other guy here. No, okay, there's another red-hooded guy here. But this is the one, this is the Necromancer controlling that big boulder out there. So he's our main target right now. Let's get him killed. Bing, bang, boom. Perfect. Shooting at me with an arrow. Interesting. Oh my god. At least you don't seem to have a melee weapon on you. Seems like a poor choice of equipment there, sir. Having just a bow with no backups. Then again, I would have totally complained if he had a melee weapon, so, you know. Okay, oh, that noise is finally gone. I think the boulders are now gone forever. I don't think either of them respawn. But oh man, it is so nice to have some peace and quiet around here. Dark Gem, okay. Well, we're basically most of the way through this area now. It's only been 38 minutes. That's incredible. Okay, there is something else I can do here. Unfortunately, I think I want to go back to Rest of the Bonfire first. I guess that's not really unfortunate. But it might also bring back this boulder, and that would cause there to be a bunch of noise again, and I don't want that. So hopefully the boulders are permanent kills. I really freaking hope they're permanent kills. We got a deep gem, right? A dark gem? Yeah, dark gem. You refuse to create dark weapons, they deal dark damage. What a surprise. Is it back? Oh, it is. I was hopeful. Okay, well, I guess I could just go kill him again if I really want it to be gone. It's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, stand off to the side here. Then I would like to ember up and hopefully not be invaded by a player. And no, I'll wait a bit on that. Hello, rats! There's this really annoying song about rats. I think it was from this old cartoon that some Dark Souls players have referenced, but literally every single time that my sister is watching a playthrough of a Soulsborne game and sees rats in it, she has to sing it every time, and it gets so annoying. Sorry to that sister if you're watching this. I don't really mean it. I'm just venting about it on my channel. I don't actually mean it as in, like, I don't find it that super annoying, but you know. Alright, we want to ember up down here in this corner because there is an NPC invader down in this corner of the map. As you can see by my homeward bone not being here. I sure hope I can't be invaded by an NPC and a player at the same time. That would be very annoying. Nightslayer Zorig. Yeah, this guy's got a big, annoying, fuck-off weapon that he can stun-lock you to death with, and that's why I wanted to heal up. That's why I wanted more than 0 Estus flasks. You can also shield bash. Cool. I have yet to land a single fucking hit on him. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on! No! Let me hit you! Fuck. There we go. Alright, cool. I think I could, yeah, I could totally Soul Greatsword him. Okay, that does a decent amount. Cool. He's not gonna be stunned out of that. Yeah, no, he's not. Oh my god, that damage. That's like something a late-game Elden Ring boss would do to you, and this guy's just some rando invader Yeah, he's got hyper armor for almost every single attack. So I really have to wait for certain attacks to be done. Yeah, okay, so... Whoa. Oh my god. Wouldn't be surprised if he also has Estus. The camera with those jail bars sucks. Nope. That's my dodge noise. Okay, fair enough. At least that didn't damage me. Don't do a third. There was like some big skill attack he did where at the end I could use the Soul Greatsword on him. I'm really hoping you don't have Estus, honestly. So I'm getting my bad. My bad. No! Oh my god, he comboed me to death and I had a dodge buffered. Well, at least he gave me a gesture for killing him. That's at least somewhat generous. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I'm not gonna try it too many times, though, if it ends up being the worst thing. I believe he drops a ring, though, so I would like to get that. Aha! Shortcut! And then I can follow the boulder as it goes down, like this. Ha ha ha! That's oh, that's bad. Yeah, okay, can't dodge through that either. But if I do that, the boulder kills the rats. That's actually really nice to know. Okay, Ember up again. Let's fight him again. Get that back. Those are graves. I thought those were like a breakable box or something. Come on in, Sorig. Let's go again. So my Twin Blades aren't doing a great amount of damage. I guess that's just he has a lot of defense. Soul Greatsword does a decent amount, but again, yeah, he's only vulnerable to it after, like, that attack and a couple others. Otherwise, for the most part, he can just avoid it. Alright, I knocked him out of that for once. Guess your hyper armor can't protect against that, huh? At least he doesn't have a parrying shield. I hate being parried by the NPCs. Because they can, like, nail down the parry timings. So much so that, like, if you attack them while they're guarding at all, they'll pretty much just always parry you. I think they have a chance not to. But it's still just, like, if they choose to parry, they're parrying you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. I say that because, like, whenever I try parrying, I'm super bad at the timing, and so I never do it. Thankfully, you never have to do it. I feel like some Souls players make it sound like you have to parry to beat these games, but you really don't. Nope. You don't have to parry to beat these games, just like you don't have to block with a shield to beat these games, just like you probably don't even have to dodge to beat these games. I mean, dodging is still good, but it's not like you have to memorize every little dodge timing to win. You can still beat this game without doing that. I think. I'm not so sure about Dark Souls 3, but the earlier games most definitely. Dark Souls 1 especially. There we go, Night Slayer's Ring. Oh, that's a lot of souls, like to see that. What does this ring do again? Okay, enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. Okay, so if you hit an enemy's shield while they're holding it up, they lose more stamina, so they break from it easier. Okay, very cool. I thought I heard someone else invading me. Please no. Long ago, Sorg engaged the guardians of an ancient city in a bloody confrontation, returned with their rings as his prize, still frozen on their dismembered fingers. Jeez, okay. You had to pry the ring off of that, then. Alright, well, we've seen the room that's through the room that's through those bars there. Okay, one second. Giant rat has not seen me yet. Cool. Coolio. Ah, that was close. There's really only one place in the catacombs left we can go, and I just remembered. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be invaded for the rest of this area, at least, because something about the invasion mechanics in this game is that they actually have a cooldown of sorts, where it's not really a cooldown as much as it is like an invasion blocker that gets applied when someone invades you. So now, I don't think I can be... Now that one player invaded me, and then I died to him, I don't think I can be invaded by anyone else until I do certain things. Like, one of those is summoning another player for help online, which I don't plan on doing, but if I do that, I'll reopen myself for invasions. I don't know what any of the other things are, but I heard YouTuber Illusory Wall mention that that's a mechanic in this game. So you won't really be invaded back-to-back like that, which is good. Yeah, still no Homeward Bone grayed out, so I'm not being invaded at the moment. Don't I have the... Oh, I do. Yeah, why haven't I put that on? I should probably do that. You know, we could take this off. I don't care about looking like a zombie. I'm about to not look like a zombie in a bit, if you catch my drift. If you know what I mean. This crystal lizard is always so funny. You just lead it in this direction. I think. Yeah, it can clip through the wall, drop out of the map, and then die. And this will give you the item. It's probably the easiest crystal lizard kill in this game. Why do you have your sword, like, all prepared? Don't you know that's a limited buff? I think you'd be much more inclined to use that just before fighting something, instead of just while you're watching this bridge. Suspended bridge is wearing thin. That bell icon and the lack of any ratings on this message indicates that this is a developer-placed message. Oh, there is also something around here with Seek Guidance. I don't have that spell equipped, sadly, so... I guess I'll have to show that another time. You caught me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart! I'm starting to realize a lot of these enemies are kind of annoying. Alright. Okay. Neato! You're dead. Titanite shard. What are you? Yellow bug pellets. I remember missing those all the time in my main channel playthrough of the game. Those increase your lightning damage absorption, I'm pretty sure. I remember missing those all the time and wondering what the hell they were. Then I finally went to go check it out, and there's a lever here?! Skeleton, can you believe that? There's a lever here! You can open this door! I genuinely had no idea that was a thing. Oh my god, that's really cool. Also, the skeleton's going at like 2 frames per second. I don't know why. It's just, you know, this must be a very old skeleton. These old bones can't run skeletons at 60 FPS all the time. Alright, if we head this way, I think we want to go up this mountain here. This isn't a mountain. This is just a path in a cave. And yes, here's Henri at the end. We sadly could not find Horace, and neither could they.
Oh, hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horace anywhere?
Nope, I'm sorry for gulping in the middle of your dialogue there.
Oh, yes, I see. I've searched high and low, with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs. Oh, Horace. Where have you run off to?
He might be right here. This might be him. Okay. You have anything more to say?
Oh.
No, okay. Have you abandoned me? Well, I sure hope he hasn't. I'm gonna continue to say nothing like the edgelord I am. You don't deserve this. Agreed. They do not deserve this at all. Back off that message, I guess, instead of pressing A to close it like normal. Hi. There's 2 items down there, and someone's standing before them. Alright. Drop down, take some fall damage, as usual, as is customary for this frickin' game. Try strike. Try attacking, and then visions of hidden path. Alright, not really sure what those mean, but yeah, if you spend too much time in this room, I think all these skeletons will actually come to life and yup, okay. We don't want to do that. We definitely don't want to do that. Although, actually, I think we can. We can try attacking this bridge as the skeletons are crossing it. Please? Please? Okay, it will break. And then detach eventually. Some of the skeletons made it to the other side, unfortunately. They were too fast for my reflexes. I don't know why the camera turned the opposite direction instead of freaking locking onto the skeleton like it should, but yeah, there we go. We destroyed the skeletons, and now they're all in the pit down there. I guess up these stairs we shall go. Into this next area. Equipment breakage ahead? What? I'm sorry, buddy. This is Dark Souls 3. Equipment breakage doesn't happen. How is my equipment, actually? Well, I've got 43 durability here. I've lost 1 point of durability on all of these things, yet I've been hit so many times. Like, let me check my Estus. Yeah, I got 3 Estus. I've been hit a decent amount of times. I've only lost 1 point of durability from the armor. What the hell? Alright, anyway. Try ring. I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh, look, someone put a message on this pillar. Fine luck. What? I just found a room. I didn't have to do anything. Ooh. Is this the fabled alcoholic beverage I've heard so much about? Well, I haven't quite turned 21 yet, but I would like to give it a try. So this is what happens if you don't show your ID. I can see some kind of ceiling, some kind of slope, but otherwise, pretty much nothing. What if I hold out a torch? I don't have my torch equipped. Well, I do, in my right hand. Yeah, not suspicious at all. I think I'll just head over and pick this up. Oh my god, yep. This guy has to have one of my favorite intros to a boss fight in this game. This is High Lord Volnir. I just realized I have the wrong item in my hands. Let's put this on. Okay, my health is pretty low for this. I might end up dying, but this guy isn't too hard, so I think we should be fine. Oh, I had a system for, like, remembering what bracelets to aim for first. You have to hit these golden bracelets on his arms, and this will eventually damage him majorly. And I can't remember which ones you want to attack first. Like, there's one of his 2 hands that he attacks with almost all the time, and so you want to aim there first to make the last part of the fight easier. I can't remember what that is at the moment, so I'll just aim for his left hand. Oh, it might be his right hand I'm thinking of. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, now we've broken one of the bracelets. He should start doing new attacks. He can do all kinds of things. He can summon a giant sword from the ground and swing it at you. He can summon other skeletons to help him, which is probably his hardest attack if he does that. Because then you have a bunch of people coming after you while you're dealing with him. I think he can, like, crawl up the slope and hit you with contact damage almost. He can spew mist that damages you over time. Whoa, okay. He can obviously swipe at you like he's doing. But if you can just get in, hit his bracelets a bunch of times, and destroy his health bar like I'm doing, it should be fine. Okay, we want to crawl up after him. Bip, bip. He's spewing breath, and I just... Okay, there's the last bracelet. Goodbye. That's the boss. That was the easiest one so far. Oh my god. If you want to see that fight actually be challenging, then I direct you to my main channel playthrough where I actually died twice to him. He showed a lot more of his attacks in that playthrough. This time, he just went for the basic swipes, and I was able to hit his bracelets before he could do anything about it. So yeah, the result is that it was super freaking easy. Wow, that was the entire Catacombs of Carthus, and I got through it in less than an hour. Amazing. Alright, well, I do still have that area in Firelink Shrine that I would like to go to before we continue. So yeah, I guess I'll be spending the rest of this video doing that. Teleport back home. We got a lot of people here, apparently, in the catacombs. I love that fast travel sound, man. The fog overtakes the screen, and then it fades out, and you're teleporting. It's so cool. Hey, this guy's gone. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh, strangely, you didn't do your usual turn towards them. Towards the others down there. I would level up with you, but what I'm about to do needs a lot of souls, and I'd rather not use all of them up on leveling up. So yeah, I think instead of that, I'm gonna read the soul I got from them. The soul of High Lord Volnir. Lord Volnir of Carthus sentenced countless souls to gruesome deaths, keen to outlive them all. And then he must have died himself because he was a giant freaking skeleton. No one looks like that who's still alive. I'm pretty sure. Aside from those who live in death, of course. Okay, up here there is no one. As I expected, you know. Hasn't been anyone up here for forever and ever. Do I already have one of the things you get from here, or no? You there, examine. I'd like to examine this weird little tree. Aha! Seed of a giant tree. I believe this is our first time seeing this in this playthrough. So this, if you use this, these seeds will help counter dark spirits because for a limited time, invaders can be attacked by and can also attack the enemies in your game. So you can kind of use this to make things harder for them. Pretty cool. A seed of a giant tree will be here. I believe every time you're invaded, there's a chance of another one being available here. And I was invaded technically twice. NPCs do count for this, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, come back and visit this on occasion after being invaded by some players and NPCs, and you should be able to find more of these. Apparently there's a message. Okay, it's right here. Ah, giant. They look a lot like the giants from Dark Souls 2. And we have heard that there is a giant to find in this game, so yeah. I know, for once, Dark Souls 3 isn't referencing Dark Souls 1. It's actually referencing Dark Souls 2. Goddamn, first time that's ever happened. Soul of Deserted Corpse. Yeah, that's the weakest one. You're probably intended to go up this tower a lot earlier than I did, but what can I say? It's just how the things worked out. Okay, let's go up these stairs. Ah, the mountains. We're like in the Himalaya mountains here. One of those is probably Everest. And now the High Wall of Lothric towers over Everest. You need an oxygen mask to live in Lothric anymore. Seriously, I love how high up we are in comparison to the rest of the ground. I kind of wish you got to see more of that ground space out there. Someone should make like a Dark Souls 3 open world mod where you can actually explore down there. There wouldn't be anything interesting to do, but it would still be kind of cool, I think. I guess you kind of get to explore down there, but that's for later. That's a spoiler. I don't want to spoil you all yet. Roof first or this first? I say roof first. We can, you know, work our way up slowly to the top of the tower. Did not mean to fall that far, but sure. Alright, so our first main thing to see on this roof here is this at the top.
You. Me, pickled pea. Me, bumperum.
Okay, anyway. Moving on with my day, okay. So what you're supposed to do here, which is not very clearly indicated in this game, but if you've played a previous game, you'll probably know what to do here. You need to drop an item from your inventory onto this spot, and then they will transform it into a different item.
No.
They do not like an Undead Hunter Charm, apparently.
Pickle pea.
Undead Hunter Charm, no Pickle Pea, nor Pumperum. Understood. Alright, Alluring Skull. I don't remember what items I want to give her, so I'll just give her, like, random stuff, see what happens.
Pumperum.
Do you hear that? It was a success. Pick it up again, it's a Hello Carving. Hello Carving, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, literally, because it says something. If you drop this on the ground... Oh, whoa. Yeah, it's meant for communication and online. Pretty funny. I think you can also use a firebomb. That's not... No. I kind of wish the inventory was the first screen. Okay, yep, that works. Large Titanite shard, sure. How about a black firebomb? At some point, I'll probably look up a list of what you can give this weird crow, and then I'll go through it one by one. Titanite chunk, ooh, cool. All right, reinforces weapon to +9, so we got that a little earlier than intended. That's normally supposed to wait until a later area, but no, we just got it right now. Okay, that's the basics of that weird crow lady over there. I'll definitely do more with her as the series goes, but... Or maybe not definitely, I might forget. No promises. But I'll try. I'll try to do more with her as the series goes. Trade more items. Because there is some exclusive stuff you can only get with her. It's pretty cool. That character did appear in previous Dark Souls games, including even Demon Souls. And in those games, those equivalent characters would say, like, give me warm, give me soft. So you could actually tell that they wanted you to give them something, rather than this game, which just leaves you to guess. Like, what the hell does pickle pea and pumpera mean? What the fuck does that mean? Maybe that somehow translates to give me something? I don't know. Anyway, you can go along this roof here. There's an item to pick up here, which is a 3 homeward bones, not a homeward bone. An alternative way to trade with the crow is actually to go right into here. This takes you to the rafters of Firelink Shrine. Don't fall, because I'm pretty sure this is a lethal fall and will kill you. Go over here. And this is yet another spot where you can drop items to trade with the crow. Pretty sure. In fact, let me test that right now by dropping something new. Can I give her a seed of a giant tree? I mean, I would like to use these, but I think this is also a viable trading item. It is, okay. What does it turn into? Iron leggings, okay, cool. Kind of like Minecraft. There's an Estus shard for us to pick up. That's good, I gotta remember to go turn that into the dude. Then we can hit the wall there. Get nothing, yeah, shush, I get it. Hit the wall here, and get something, hey! Go back here, drop down, hurt my knees, heal up. Then we have a chest back here. Thankfully not a mimic. This contains covetous silver serpent ring. This will be great for what's coming up next, because now I need to keep this ring on. I have a spell slot. Well, wait, do I have an empty spell slot that I could have something equipped to this whole time, and yet I just haven't because I'm an idiot? Or what? I think I could take this off. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on because this causes enemies to drop more souls. I need this right now because I'm gonna be spending so many souls on things that aren't to level ups, and so I really want a way to make up for that. And so this ring is perfect for that. All right, ow, my legs. Let me check the bonfire real quick. Do I have 3 spell slots? I do. Well, what have I been doing? Greatly reinforced. This could be fun. I also kind of wanted to try this. What does this look like? Where's my staff? Here it is. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. You know, I'm gonna put this on instead of Great Heavy Soul Arrow for a time. And then in the last slot, I guess that works. And then in the last slot, I'll put on Great Magic Weapon, because I think that would be fun to use. There's also some stuff Seek Guidance can do, but not really enough to warrant putting it on right now. Now let me go turn in the Estus Shard to this guy. And then I'll climb back up the tower so we can see what the rest of it has, because we have not been everywhere in there yet. Wrong menu, it's this one. There we go. Now a lot... I think that's fine, actually, having 7. It is an uneven number. It's an odd number, but still, it'll work. Okay, I don't have to, like, worry about NPCs right now, do I? I'm just trying to think back to the quest lines, the side quests. Do I actually have to worry about that? And, no, I don't think I do. Is there anything else to see on the roof? Do we have that shortcut ladder now? If there is, I'll probably see it from the tower. So let's climb back up the tower. Get to the toner. The toner cartridge. I had a cat named Tony, and one of my sisters started calling him Toner Cartridge, and I have no idea why. Like, how is a cat equivalent to a cartridge? Not really sure. All right, we got some people here who are trying to jump to a certain item, and they're falling and dying, which makes a lot of sense, because, yeah, that's a bit of a challenge with this area. Why can't I interact with this one? There we go. Oh, no, that's gonna be us in a while. Oh, God, they slipped off? No! Oh, that's the worst thing to happen. Anyway, I think I'll take this elevator first. Wait, watch that door. It closed. Something closed it. Interesting. Well, no matter. I'm sure we'll be able to find the way off. I don't think there's any item around this ledge here, though you can walk here and it is fun. I don't think you get anything for it, so yeah. I'm just gonna go up the tower. Go up the toner. Firekeeper soul. This is what I've been after. It is here. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. Oh, so this soul sitting up here is what causes the bonfire to burn in the other room? She's said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil which has tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. Okay, that gives us a good hint as to what to use this on. I have so many, like, weird books and items to give people. So I think if we look down... Yeah. See that guy down there? There's someone down there who just closed the door on us. Well, I'm gonna head back down the elevator and give them a stern talking to through the bars of the door. I just realized I'm not cutting this, so maybe I should have followed that up with something. Normally I would say that and then cut, but in this case, I cannot do that. This is my second channel.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
Some places are better left alone, you know, in case I come along and shut the doors to them. Yeah, that's perfect logic.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're amongst your own. Plenty of company, right?
Aren't you one of me? Aren't you also unkindled?
Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy.
Alright, well, yeah, so, I can't remember what the exact trigger for this is, but upon entering this area, if Patches is still alive, you haven't killed him out of rage earlier in the Cathedral of the Deep, he will close and lock this door and lock you in here. If you die and respawn, this door will be open and it'll never be locked again, so it's perfectly fine if you die here. This is just a mild inconvenience. He forces you to jump all the way down through this room to get to the bottom. There is an item down there at the bottom, but there's also this item on the side, and I want to get that. I think it's good. I think it's really important, so yeah. I'm gonna have to make a jump for it like these guys did and probably die in the process. I'm fine. I did that first try. Okay, there we go. Firekeeper's set. It's just an armor set, so you don't really have to get it if you don't want to, but it is there. Still worth getting. Alright, drop all the way down, and haha! Didn't kill me, Patches! You did make me take a fuck ton of fall damage twice in a row, but that's fine. That's not the same thing as killing me. Oh, man. That is satisfying to know that I never actually died from something Patches did in this game. Yeah! Got the Estus ring. This one's really good. Increases HP restored with the Estus flask. I really like this ring. We'll definitely be using this in the next area. In fact, I'm just gonna put that on right now. Increases it by a lot, too. I feel like a lot of the ring effects are so subtle and hard to notice. Whenever they say, like, oh, it increases this aspect of the thing. Whenever they say that, they usually never increase it by very much. But this one, no, this is a huge increase to your healing from the Estus Flask. It's so nice. Hello, these clearer phantoms that appear near bonfires always scare me every single time they appear. Because I'm just like, what? Who's that? Who's there? Hello, sir. I'm gonna transpose the soul, see what we can get. Black Serpent. How much intelligence does this need? Oh, this needs faith. Never mind. We have the Abyss by High Lord Volnir that inspired the black arts of the Grave Wardens. It releases undulating black flames that trace the ground. Be it sorcery or pyromancy, all techniques that infringe on humanity lead to the same place. That is to say, they all seek a will of their own. A will to kill and take over the land with dark? I think? I don't know. Volnir's Holy Sword, eroded by the Abyss. Okay, so in that battle, I think this item description kind of explains that the bracelets on his arm are keeping him safe from the Abyss, and by breaking them, we allowed the Abyss to consume him. There's actually an alternate death animation you get if you hit the rest of his body, which you can do. You can slowly whittle his health down and kill him normally, quote-unquote, and that will have a different death animation, which is a pretty cool attention to detail. When Volnir fell to the Abyss, he was gripped by a fear of true darkness and pleaded to the gods for the first time. His holy sword, together with 3 armlets, stripped from the corses of clerics. They did not strip him from anything. Gave him some semblance of comfort, and then we took it from him. Ha ha ha! Now. Do not be away over long. Alright, so I have ashes to give. I also have a lot of books to give, so let me go do those. Oh yeah, and I also have something to do with the Firekeeper. How may I be of service? Grave Warden's ashes. I forgot to check what the shop looked like before I gave those, so now I have no idea what it looks like. I think these are new. Still can't buy these unlimited. This, I think, is new. I don't remember that. There's also Carthus Rouge. That's definitely new. Dual Charms. Were you selling these before? My voice kind of cracked there. Nothing else too new seems to have appeared. This appeared after we defeated Abyss Watchers. Sorry, Abyss Watchers. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. This also appeared after we beat High Lord Volnir. Don't think anything else appeared, though. And I don't want any of this right now, so... Let me show you the Firekeeper soul that I picked up from the tower.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both Firekeepers after all.
What does bosom mean exactly? Does it mean butt? I hope not. Anyway, the Firekeeper is now able to heal the Dark Sigil.
Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
So yes, you now have this option available. This will clear out all the Dark Sigils from your inventory, thus removing the whole hollowing thing for you forever, for the rest of the playthrough. And this is what I want to do, personally. I don't like looking like this. I only allowed Yoel to level me up just to get the free level ups and to buy a couple of neat things from Yuria. Beyond that, I care not for their services. Okay, yep, that's about right. It does cost a lot of souls. So I think I might have to go on a little soul farming spree. Might have to go through the catacombs, kill some enemies, get that number of souls back. How many souls do I get from killing all those skeletons by knocking them off the bridge? Well, I guess we can go find out together. How many do I have right now? That amount. I've got a few decent items here. I could always sell some stuff to someone if I want a boost of souls that way. I think before I go do that, before I start on the farming for this, I would like to give things to other folks. Haven't found any new scrolls for you, but you will stay around now. I think we have a book for you. Give Pyromancy Tome, Carthus.
Well. I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs.
More like the Catacombs.
Fascinating.
That was horrible. Ignore me.
The teacher learns alongside the pupil.
As well as the Iris. Okay, we can give you Grave Warden Pyromancy Tome.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this.
Or not.
This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Well, I guess we better be on the lookout for someone afflicted with deep sorrow. That's very specific. I want to get this, because there is an area I can go to next, like right now, that does kind of need this, but I might choose not to go there. We'll have to see. Great Combustion. I assume this is new. These all look new, like Poison Mist, Acid Surge, and Great Combustion. The descriptions probably say they come from Carthus. Okay, no, this comes from Carthus, the Carthus Beacon, Carthus Flame Arc. So these two are definitely new. I think this one's new too? Maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell, because I didn't actually, look at the shop beforehand, because I'm an idiot. Oh, what was that?
This spell is akin to chaos. It may even serve as a link to Izalith, Home of pyromancies.
Ooh, okay.
What is it?
Izalith, never heard of that before. I'd like to avoid buying things from people because I need to save up souls for now. I just wanted to give those books. Do I have anything more to give anyone around here? I do have these two, but these are dark miracles, and I don't want to give those to Irina. Something bad happens if you give them to her and you buy the miracles from her after that. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm gonna head back to High Lord Volnir. I'm gonna knock all those skeletons off the bridge and see how many souls they give, and see if that's a worthwhile farming spot to get to the almost 600 or 60,000 souls we need to heal this. If it takes a while, I'm just gonna pause recording, farm the souls, see you in a bit. Hey man, I have to find some way to get this video to 2 hours, right? Every single video has to be 2 hours, clearly. Alright. So I think if you approach from this direction, they will always all wake up every time. Yeah. So you have to step close to the bridge, then they all wake up. That's the trigger. I thought it was just spending enough time in the room, but okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna wait a bit. And now we hit. One made it all the way up here. Okay, that was pretty decent. Wasn't terrible. Probably could have been better, but still wasn't that bad. Gonna go back in, do it again. If this sounds very unexciting, then yeah, I mean... These games usually never require you to grind, it's just for my purposes, it looks like I'm gonna have to grind. Unless the soul items I have in my inventory are good enough that I can just use those. But I don't think they are, so... I'm just gonna do this a couple times, see how fast it is, and then otherwise, I think a really good... Do I have to reload the whole area? Oh my god, okay. This is not a good farming spot then. Ignore the voice crack. This is not a good farming spot then, because you have to do that every time. That's annoying. In Elden Ring, you'd be able to open up the map and click the bonfire to respawn there and reload the area, but sadly cannot do that in this game. I think you can, like, click Firelink Shrine in the travel menu to reload that whenever you want, but you can't do that for any other area. You have to, either, like, teleport somewhere else, teleport back, or use a homeward bone. Very annoying. Or use the dark side, which I don't want to do because that would remove all my souls. I think a good farming spot overall is actually the Crucifixion Woods and the Road of Sacrifices, because there's a lot of enemies there, so there's a lot of possible souls you can get. Why are those guys jumping off that edge? What are they doing? Alright, there everyone goes. Okay, this is just giving me like 2,000 every time. Yeah, this is not gonna be that good. I'm gonna head back to Road of Sacrifices instead. Oh, no, come on, keep running, keep running. I know you were out of stamina there for just a second. I thought that was an enemy in this room. This thing is gonna freaking confuse me every single time. Alright. We should be safe from invasions in the Crucifixion Woods, even if I can be invaded by a player again, because, I'm pretty sure I want to say that if you kill all the bosses in the area, that area is no longer available for multiplayer. Like, I can't summon anyone, and I can't be invaded by anyone here. And I think the same goes for NPC invaders. Like, if I were to go over here, Hodrick's sign won't be here, hopefully. I'll see if I'm right about that. This is where you can summon Holy Knight Hodrick. Yep, his sign's gone, so yeah. Once you've beaten all the bosses in the area, which for this place is Crystal Sage and Abyss Watchers, hello. Once you've done all that, then you can't do anything multiplayer related or, you know, summon any NPC summons, be invaded by NPCs. I'm mentioning this because I'm pretty sure this is taken out of Elden Ring. I think you can be invaded by an NPC in Elden Ring no matter what. Alright, I think this is much better, much faster so far, but this will still take a while, so I'm just gonna pause recording real quick and see you when I have enough souls. Alright, after killing a bunch of enemies down here and using up all the soul items in my inventory, I am now at 57,000 souls. I don't know what I was about to say, like 500,000 souls? Yeah, that's definitely not true. It is worth noting, the cost to heal the Dark Sigil is dependent on your current level up cost. So, the higher level you get, the higher the cost will be. I want to say it's the cost of your next 5 level ups is what I saw. And either way, though, I finally have enough to do it. This is why I didn't want to level up either. I didn't want to make the price any higher than it needed to be. Here we go. Heal the Dark Sigil. 56951. I've got more than that. Let's go. Perfect. Dark Sigil has been healed. Dark Sigil, you know. In light of this new moment, I'm gonna equip a new set of armor. Let's see. We got this last time. Just got this. I don't know. I want to find some way to incorporate this, but after Farron Keep, I don't know where I'll be able to wear that and have it look good and fit in. Sellsword armor. I could also wear Drang armor. I think the Drang armor looks kind of cool. Yeah, sure. That actually looks great and very fitting for what we're about to do next. However, over here, someone's not very happy with us doing that.
Thus forsworn the Lord's mark. There is not more to say. Farewell, our fleeting lord.
And now she's gone. And now the Londor Pale Shade character I mentioned can invade you in Farron Keep. Can also invade you in a couple other locations, and it now will start invading me again because I have chosen to forsworn the Lord's mark. Or Forsworth, I don't know. What did she say? Forsworth, probably not. That's probably not an actual word, but you know. Okay, so this has been a very short video, but I'm sure you're okay with that, and I'm okay with it as well. So yeah, next time on Dark Souls 3, we're going to continue through those doors in Volnir's room, or I guess that wasn't really his room. It was the room that led to him. But yeah, we're going to go through those doors and see where they lead. They lead to somewhere very, very cool, in more ways than one. Hope you're looking forward to that. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.